Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and my channel is about all things homemaking. I have a lot of videos on cleaning, cooking and organizing, so please be sure to subscribe to my channel down below. In today's video, we are tackling something that I've been trying to do for a while now, which is organize and declutter my walk-in robe. So I have been kind of putting this off because I do get quite an attachment to memories associated with different items of clothing, especially when you're going to weddings or you've had your own events. So I really need to work out what's sentimental and what I need to keep. In terms of like everyday clothes, the general rule that I have is if you haven't worn it in 12 months, then you're not going to wear it, so you might as well get rid of it. And things come out in and out of fashion all the time, so you're constantly buying, but I'm really trying to get better at that and buy pieces that I can wear forever. So we're going to start off by decluttering, and then we're going to change all our hangers and make everything look nice and uniform. I'm going to show you a few bits and pieces that I have picked up to help reorganize this space and make it a lot more functional and easier to find things. And we are going to do a little bit of a tour of what it looks like now and what we want to change it to. All right, so here's just a few things that I've picked up in the last few weeks just to help me kind of organize and rearrange some things in the wardrobe. So the first thing that I picked up was these flocked hangers. So these are really sleek. They go with the steel rods in the wardrobe, so I'm happy about that. And these are quite thin, so it will actually reduce the space in the wardrobe because the hangers that I have in there now are plastic, so they are actually a bit thicker than this, so they're taking up more room. So I'm excited to change everything to the exact same hanger. That is going to be super good. Then for our underwear drawers, I picked up these from IKEA. You would have seen this in my IKEA video, so I'll link that down below for you. But these are the scub boxes, so they are really good for organizing like socks, underwear, bras and things like that. So I got a packet for me and a packet for Richard, so hopefully I could use those. I might need more, but I'll just probably do an online order if I need to do that. And then I got these beautiful wicker baskets. So we've actually got these in our main lounge area, but we're going to put these at the top of the wardrobe just to kind of get more of a nice uniform feel throughout the wardrobe. So I got two sizes. So I got this really big one. It's got heaps of space in there to put some stuff. And then I got this little one because just the measurements, make sure when you're buying stuff like this, you're measuring before you're buying. But yeah, just because the measurements were a little bit different, couldn't fit so many of those in, so I had to put one of those in as well. But I kind of like it because it's got the handle, so who knows, I might end up getting a few more of those. But yeah, that's everything that I got to help organize the wardrobe. Okay, so I am going to show you around my walk-in robe. It's not too big and it's not tiny by any means whatsoever. So the first thing that we got when we built this house was we got this tower, which is super handy. So it's got the 3 shelves in here and it's got the drawers. So we usually keep our socks and underwear in here, but we are actually going to change these to our pajamas and our activewear. And then I've got those scub boxes, so they're going to go, I'll show you after, in our dresser in our bedroom. So then all our clothing will be in here. And then this top shelf is Richard's, and then the bottom 2 are mine with my handbags. But I think I have an idea of where to move these to. And this area is basically just, it's almost like a dumping ground. It's just where we kind of put things like, our PJs in the morning or my handbag or whatever just for the day, or like our wear again clothes. So we're probably going to keep that as that. And then a little tip, if you do get a chance to build, or you're really handy with the tools and things like that, is try and double rail as much as you can. So the top rail I think is at the 2 meter height, and then the bottom one is at 1 meters. And then we also just got them to put the shelf at the bottom. So just to kind of neaten it up, but we did that on 2 of the walls. So his wall and my back wall. And then this one is just a long one for dresses and things like that. And then I'm able to fit my shoe rack underneath. I really wish we knew more of the process when we were building, because we probably would have made this wall the long one and we would have had more space underneath for his shoes and my shoes just to fit together. But maybe it's a project that I will tackle on my own one day. I don't know. Let me know if you've done anything like that, because I'm super scared to do it. I don't know what I'm doing on the tools, so I need to kind of be a bit confident about it. So basically we're going to organize this section. This is kind of a mix at the moment. So it's got all my jackets and dresses in there, but they're kind of all over the place, and it's kind of where I put like all the newer things that I buy as well. So I've kind of got to go through that, sort of. It'll stay probably as my dresses or anything long, like shirts and things like that I have to wear. It is a bit annoying with this section of the wardrobe. I will just show you. So it has the shelf, so it's actually not long the whole way through, hence why I want to change it to here, but we will see. And then this section is kind of my everyday tops. They're kind of in everyday order, and then there's like the formal ones, but I've ended up putting jumpers in here. So I need to kind of go through that as well. And then the bottom section is kind of like my activewear or any bottoms that I have. So I definitely need to go through a way to kind of cull this and organize it a little bit better. And then as you can see, all the hangers, they don't match. So I really like that the ones that I've bought, they match the rod and they take up a lot less space than what the white ones do. And I'm sure once I cull everything down, it will look much, much better. And then I've got this top section, which I know everyone has this. I never know what to do with this, and that's why I kind of bought those baskets. So the baskets are going to go on the left and the back wall as well, and I'm just going to take some of these things and put them in there. And then here I'll just keep this as it is. So these are the pillows that we sleep on, and then I need to get rid of these because we just have so many pillows, because we always have trouble finding pillows that we like. But that is the wardrobe. And then I did have a few more bits and pieces. So these are just some racks that I got a long time ago from IKEA. I had a few bits and pieces in another wardrobe that I haven't worn. So I'm most likely going to be donating all of that. And then we've got our, yeah, it's a mess. I've got my dresser out here. So this is where we're going to end up putting our socks and underwear. And at the moment, our pajamas and our activewear is in here, and that's going to go in the tower in the room. So there is a lot to go through today, but I am confident that I'm going to get it done. And let's be honest, I love a good declutter and organize. As you just saw, I basically took everything out of my wardrobe. It did not all fit on these 2 racks. And then I got through some decluttering in the wardrobe and in my drawers as well. But basically, these 2 racks are separated into 2 now. So this is everything that I am keeping. And then this is everything that I'm donating that was on a hanger. So it's quite a lot, but honestly, I haven't worn it. I know I don't need it. I tend to repeat what I wear anyway, so yeah, I've just got all of these. But yeah, some of the things in here that I absolutely love that I had to keep was like this one. So this dress was from my hen's night and I loved it, and I just love how it made me feel. Like it's so sparkly and shiny and things like that. So I love that. And then what was another one that I had to keep that I loved? I loved these two. So this is like a nice lace fitted dress. I'll pop it over here so you can see it a bit better. But yeah, I love that one. And I worked my little butt off to get into that. And then I had the same thing with this beautiful orange dress. So I kind of kept those two. And I'm like, I'm just going to work out and, you know, make my way back into it. But yeah, I just basically kept all of this. And then all of this is, I either haven't worn it in a long time or I never wore it at all. So that is that pile of stuff. And then we come in here. So this was everything that was in my drawers. So I had jeans, activewear, pajamas, a few other bits and pieces, knitwear as well. So I've gone through it all. So this is everything I'm keeping. And then this is everything that I'm getting rid of. I'm really bad with jeans. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to fit into them again. And then I never do. So I think there's like maybe 4 or 5 pairs there that need to go. And then there's like a whole bunch of pajamas that I either have never worn. I'm fussy with pajamas. Like they have to be super comfy. So yeah, I'm getting rid of those. Some handbags I'm getting rid of. And then another big one is shoes. So I just went through. So this row at the back here, I'm keeping all of that. And then these ones at the front, I'm getting rid of. I also have some shoes up here, but I'm keeping those. And they're probably staying in the boxes, not going back on the shoe rack. And now this is like almost half empty. So you know how I had the top and the bottom rack full of clothes? So that's what I'm keeping out of all of that. So you do not need that many clothes. I think when I was younger, I used to think I needed a lot of clothes, but now I'm like just happy wearing what I know is comfy. So yeah, so I'm going to probably leave the stuff that I'm donating on a rack, and I'll just show my sister and she can decide if she wants anything from there. And then I will fold it all up and donate it all. But yeah, I need to clean in here because it is so bad. We clean in here every few months, but there's always like dust lurking everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to just take everything off the top shelves. I'm going to empty this, give everything a good wipe down. And while I do that, I'm going to get Richard to cull through his clothes because his are a bit out of control as well. So I'll make sure he does that.
Surfing waves into the night on the beaches of Hawaii. Drinks in Ibiza, anywhere you wanna go, baby, you just let me know. Sunny Indonesia, don't say no.
So these are the scub containers I was showing you earlier. They were really easy to assemble. They just have a zip on the bottom. Part of the reason why I got these was that they fit so well into the IKEA drawers. Also, this weekend I am recording a Q&A for you to get to know me more. Leave me any questions in the comments down below or head over to my Instagram page at @homewithsteffi and DM me a question, or I'll have a question box every day this week on my stories. Okay, so I have just finished everything in the walk-in robe. I am so happy with it. Everything is looking so good. We shuffled a few things around from what we first thought, but it looks amazing and it didn't even take as long as what I thought. So I'll start off with the tower. So we've still got Richard's shelf up here. He's got to fill that. And then I've got some of my smaller bags here. And then here is where my PJs and the handbag that I'm going to be using will be, because this is usually a dumping ground. So it looks neat now, but it probably won't stay that neat. Then in these drawers, I used to have like my socks and undies in here. So I've changed that to now PJs and loungewear. And then my second drawer, I've got now my knitwear and more loungewear. And then the bottom two drawers are Richard's. And then on the left of the wardrobe, so look at these hangers. They're all the same now and it looks so neat. And because I managed to cull down on so many clothes, everything fits so much nicer. And remember how I was saying how I wanted to swap this section to here? Well, I actually don't need to, because everything that was long just fits at the shelf. So that worked out quite well. So I've got my system here where I've got like cardies, my dressing gown for when I need it in winter. Then I've got all my dresses. So I've done them by sleeveless, sleeves, long sleeve. Then I've got some jackets, and I've managed to put like all my shorter jackets at the end because they're sitting above the shelf. So that worked out really well. And then I've just color coded it by section. So that is that section. Then we have kind of like my everyday tops and my formal tops. So my everyday tops are like to the left, and then my formal ones on the right. Again, it's by sleeve length and then color coded, or by stripes, patterns, etc. And then down here we've got the activewear. So again, there's a few sentimental things here. And then I've got top sleeveless, long sleeve, jumpers, and then I've got like things that I've bought from concerts, like oversized t-shirts and jumpers and things like that. Then we've got Richard's section. So his section faces as you walk in. So what you can see with the hangers is I've turned them all around just so they look quite nice when you're walking in, because the other way they didn't look as nice. I have a lot of OCD. I know you guys know all this. And then we actually managed to fit all the shoes down here. So that worked out quite well. And by me getting rid of, I think I got rid of 6 pairs of shoes, I was able to fit all the shoes that I've just recently bought on here and all of Richard's shoes as well. So that worked out really, really well. And then we have up here on the top shelf the baskets. They fit perfectly. And I'm only using, because we were managed to get rid of so much stuff, I'm only using this one and this one at the moment. So in here is all my swimwear. And then here is just stuffing for the bag that I'm using at the moment. All those shoe boxes that were up there before are actually down here now. And they're quite hidden. You can't even see them when you walk in, so that's perfect. And then I've got just some slippers for winter that I got on sale, just hiding at the back here. But that is the walk-in robe. I'm so happy with it. I love it. I feel like I'm going to have so much more fun through here. But I'll show you the dresser and I'll show you where I put all my other bags. Okay, so here is the dresser. So before I had 4 of the drawers, but because I've managed to cull down on so many things, I have 3 now. So my top drawer has the scub containers, which you would have seen in a previous clip, which I'm not going to show you that. That just has like all my socks and bras and underwear. And then this second drawer, so I've got my activewear bottoms, I've got my denim shorts and my denim. So that all fit in there quite well. And then in here I've just got like my primary school jumper and just my blanket scarves. And that's pretty much all I have in here because I managed to get rid of so many things. And then this was the idea that I was trying to talk to you about earlier, but I had this ladder bookshelf that I had in my study nook previously and we were going to give it away. And I asked Richard to measure here because I thought this is what he had at my parents' house. And I used to display my handbags on here. So I've managed to do the same again now. So I'm loving that. I just need to find some decorative pieces to put around so it's not so plain and boring. But yeah, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. It felt so good to declutter and reorganize everything. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite part of the video was. And don't forget to leave me any questions for my upcoming video. If you liked this video, please click the like button below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'll see you again next Tuesday at 8 p.m.